Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Heather. So today we're gonna do my very first pick a card reading, which is hopefully going to be helpful to some of you. So I'm gonna have 4 readings for you to choose from. The first pile would be Clary Sage. Second pile is Sandalwood. Third pile Frankincense. And the fourth Vanilla. Okay, you can find the timestamps below in the comment and also in the description. It'll be a very short reading. We'll be asking about what you want and what you need to do to get it. So this reading actually came to the spread was done by a tarot reader that I always listen to. I'll link to her at the bottom, and she said that it was inspired by another tarot reader, Jessie Bucket. So I will also link the both of them down below in the description. Okay, I'll see you in your reading. Okay, so welcome pile 1. You have chosen Clary Sage, which is for natural antidepressant and crime reliever, so perhaps you need to release some stress in your life. Okay, so for today's reading, I'll be using the Paulina Tarot deck, a lovely deck that I really love, and also we'll get something from the botanical inspiration for you. Okay, and we'll have a look at the card that you've chosen after we're done with the tarot. Sorry. Alright, so we have our first card for your want. Second. Ooh. Too many! Oh dear. Okay, I'm just going to take one. Okay. Alright, so for your one, we have 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and 9 of Swords in reverse. What do you need? What do you need to have to achieve this wants? Oops. Oh, she's very chatty today. Okay, so for your first card, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, as you know, the 8 of Wands is a very fast card. Just like the spears she has around her, they're zooming very fast. So it seems that what you want is for things to go smooth and quickly in your life. Then we have the Knight of Swords, which means putting ideas into action. So perhaps there's something that you want to have done in your life, and that kind of goes with this 8 of Wands. You want it to happen quickly, and you also want to be able to move away from something that from a fear that has been troubling you with the 9 of Swords in reverse. So what do you need to achieve these wands? First of all, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'll bring it closer to you. So the Knight of Pentacles is a card of working. Okay, it symbolizes movements in terms of your wealth. All right. So what it means here is that you need to focus on working on this idea that you have, this idea that you want to put into action. You need to work on it slowly, deliberately, okay? Because as we know, the Pentacles is a symbol of earth, and the earth must be grounded. And then we have the King of Cups, which is the cups is a card of emotions, and for the king, because he is the top of the suit, all right, so it has matured a lot. So you need to make sure that your emotions are also kept in check. You must be patient, you must be diplomatic as you are executing your idea. Okay, and lastly we have the magician. So this is the card of manifestation. Basically, what I feel this means is that you need to believe in that project that you're trying to do. Okay, in this idea that you're trying to manifest, you need to believe in it. You need to concentrate, be confident about it, all right? Be mature and diplomatic when you're working on it, and go by it slowly and deliberately. Okay. So this is what I feel you need to do, all right? Next, I'm gonna get you a flower card. Okay, I'm gonna get you a flower card. Guardian Heliotrope. I don't think I've gotten this before. So, devotion and dreams fulfilled. I think that pretty much talks about this thing, putting your idea into action. So let me see a bit from the book. So for the Guardian Heliotrope, okay, find your one true love, and only then give your heart fully. In the meantime, cherish yourself and devote yourself to your passion and dreams. Alright? Okay. So what I feel this means is that, again, you know, devotion, being fully, putting yourself fully into this dream that you have, this idea that you have from Knight of Swords. That thing that you want to do, give your heart fully to it. And in the meantime, cherish yourself and devote yourself to your passion and dreams. Okay. So let's see what you got from the oracle card that I have made. How do you express your feelings? So for this card, okay, if you can see, the heart is gray in color. I did that purposefully because sometimes we're not aware of how our emotions are actually seen by others. So how do you want to present your emotions? You get to choose the colors that will be your heart. And I think this one kind of relates back to the King of Cups as well. Have you been matured as you're trying to deal with your ideas? As you're trying to put things into motion? Do you know if what you intend to say, what you intend to do is received exactly as you intended it? So perhaps it's something that you can have a look at and also reflect. Okay. Right. I think that is all that I have for you. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so hello pile number 2. You've chosen Sandalwood, which is an oil that increases alertness and treat various health issues. It's a very good and a very common smell. So I'm gonna have a look at the oracle card that we've chosen for you later after we've seen your tarot. Okay, so let's see, what do you want? Okay. Alright, so don't worry if these are not resonating with you, because I believe that sometimes if it doesn't resonate with you, it means you're in a pretty good place. But for those that it resonates with, I hope that it can actually help you. Alright. So for your wands, we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And for your need, the Empress, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Alright, so for the first card that we have for you, Four of Swords, this is a card of resting, a pause from your struggles. Okay, seems that you want to take a break from any of the fighting that has been going on around you. Perhaps there's been some arguing or bickering that you can't quite move away from right now, so you just want to have a break from it. Three of Cups would be a card of celebration, so you want some happiness in your life right now with your friends. Okay, you just want to be together with everyone. Sorry. You just want to be together with everyone and have fun and not quite be in a Five of Swords or Three of Swords situation at the moment. And then for the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of security, of luxury. So you want to feel as though this queen here, right? If you can see this queen here, she looks very happy and she's surrounded by all the lovely things in her garden. So you want to feel secured in your material wealth is what you want. Okay, I don't blame you. We all want to feel security right now. Okay, so what do you need to do to obtain your wants? So the first one, we have the Empress. Okay. So the Empress here is a card of natural growth. All right, so to me, the Empress, what the Empress means is she is the peak of the feminine energy. So she has all the qualities of all the other four queens. Okay, for instance, the passion and confidence of the Queen of Wands, the security of the Queen of Pentacles, the intelligence of the Queen of Swords, and also the loving nature of the Queen of Cups. Alright, so perhaps what it's saying to you here is to get in touch with your feminine side and make sure that it is full, complete, it's in balance. Okay. Second, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a card of making choices. Alright, so unlike the Seven of Cups, which is full of illusions, these are actual things that you have. Alright, so what this card says is that just like her, you need to start seeing what you have in front of you, all your options, and think about it carefully. Okay, think about the direction that you've taken up until this point. Think about where you're going, how you're getting there. Okay, perhaps if it's something to do with resting from a fight and celebration, perhaps you can think what has been the source of this trouble that is making you want to retreat. Okay, how have you been going about it? All right, is there any other way, any other path that you can take that will have a better outcome? All right, so what I'm thinking as well is perhaps make sure that your choices, the choices that you are making, is not being dictated by your ego. All right, and last one, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around for you. So what you need to do for the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Cups, cups is emotions again, and the Knight is movement. So perhaps the Knight of Cups in reverse would mean that currently you are stuck in a certain negative mood. Perhaps jealousy, perhaps you are clinging to some unrealistic expectations. So it might be something that you would need to, again, consider back your emotions. All right, consider back how you've been reacting, consider back what you've chosen. All right, perhaps you need to look at a different way to do what you have been doing. Let's get a flower card for you. So what does the Sandalwood pile need to hear? Peony, prosperity and compassion. So this card, what does it mean? Let me read out to you the message from the book. So for Peony, happiness is not found in pursuit the things that we want. It is the joy we find in appreciating what we have in our lives and sharing it with others. Okay. So again, this card seems to tell you to consider, like, what do you actually consider to be happiness for you? Okay, you want to be happy with everyone, right? Have you been having any unnecessary demands, unnecessary feelings? Okay, perhaps you need to reflect back on how you've been doing things. All right. And let's take a look at the self-made oracle card that I have for you. Focus on what makes you happy. Again, this is talking about the same as this. So your happiness, what is making you happy? Is it something that you are trying to chase? Do you really need it? Maybe you should look back inside. So yeah, so try and take a look at what it is that is making you happy. Perhaps the answer is actually already in your hands, right? Okay, so that's all I have for Sandalwood pile. Thank you so much for watching. I will move on to pile number 3, Frankincense.
Hello, I'm Qwen, taking over from Heather for Power 3 and 4. Okay, welcome to our first channel, and also this is our first reading for you. Okay, now this is a vanilla. Okay, I will now shuffle the cards. Okay, the first question is, what do you want? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have 4 cards here. It's okay, no worries, we'll take it. Okay, next, how do you get what you want? Oops. Okay, so okay, let me show you the card individually first. Okay, so what do you want? Ten of Wands means you want more responsibilities in life. 8 of Pentacles means you want to perfect your skills. Right? Okay, means you want to perfect your skills, and also maybe you want to spend more time perfecting your skills as well. And there is death. I think you want transformation in life. And another one, this is a reverse card, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles, reverse. Okay. So basically, Ace of Pentacles means you have an idea for a project, but you have yet to implement it. Okay. So it seems to be, in synchronized. The message is to be in synchronized, you see. Okay, for what you want. Yeah, it seems like you want more responsibilities and you want to perfect your skills, and you want a transformation or something different for your life, you see. And lastly is you have yet to actually implement it. Huh? Okay, how do you achieve it? Okay, we have judgment. Okay, well, we'll come back to it. Okay, Knight of Swords and Ten of Swords. Okay, now for the Judgment card. Okay, Judgment means that is something that you want to do, okay, which is influenced by the external. So it could be that with your vision, with implementation, you want it to be also reap the rewards. Okay, all right. So it could be so how do you do it? So means like, okay, if you want what you want, you have to put in, and the universe will do what it will do what it has to do. If you have a vision and you don't put it into implementation, the universe can't deliver deliver the judgment that you need, that you seek. All right. Okay. And for Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords means that putting ideas into action. Okay. So right now, as you can see, you have a Ace of Pentacles, which means that you have an idea but you yet to implement it. All right. So yeah. And lastly, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords means that, well, it's the end of it's the end of the weariness, or the worries, or whatever nightmare that you have in life, you see. And it also signifies new, it's like signifies a new cycle in life, so means so therefore, don't worry if you have an idea in mind. It seems like you have a plan also to implement the idea. Okay, it's just that you haven't set it in motion yet. And based on the cards, the last card of what you think that you need to do, it seems that you just need to take action. You take action, the universe will grant you what you need. You do the things that you need to do. If you put in efforts, it will surely come. You will surely reap rewards. And lastly also, is the end of of whatever that a cycle that you're going. Maybe perhaps you're not satisfied at work, and they say if you implement your plan into action, perhaps it will be the end of your misery and brings in a new cycle. Yeah, right? Okay, that's all for pile 3. Wait, before that, I have to read you the oracle. Okay, be patient with others. I believe you are someone who is highly skilled person, and sometimes to implement your idea and bring it into life is not easy, because you have to work with many people, and there are people of different characteristics. So therefore, you need to be patient. Okay, and I wish you best of luck in your future endeavor. Thank you. Okay, and stay tuned for Power 4. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot about the pull a card from the botanical inspiration. Okay. This deck belongs to my good friend actually, Heather. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, let me pull you a card. What message you have? Okay, got it. Okay, that's a card. Okay, it's Lily. And message is majesty and virtue. Okay, the lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. Okay, it is not about what you say or what you feel that matters. It is not enough to talk about what virtues. In the end, it's what you actually do that counts. So in the end, so therefore, let your actions come from virtue and implement your dream. And you implement your dream and bring it into fruition. Thank you. Okay, now it's time for pile 4. For those that have chosen frankincense. Frankincense is used medicinally for centuries to soothe airways and deepens relaxation. All right. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the cards for you right now. So, what do you want? Wow. All right. The cards will be facing me first. Later on, I will just flip it for you. Okay, and what do you need? Wow. Okay, this. Wow, the cards are like all flying out. Okay, so let's focus on the question. What do you want? Okay, there's a Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords. And what do you need? Knight of Cups, Tower in reverse, and Page of Pentacles. Okay, it seems that, you want to be the Queen of Pentacles, means you are someone, who is filled with abundance, being nurtured, And Eight of Cups reverse means that you don't want to be walking away from something, means that, well, let me just, yeah, it's just that you just don't want to walk away from something that's no longer serving you. And Ace of Swords means that, there is this idea that comes to your mind, which requires actions. All right, and Knight of Cups, the thing that you need to do, which is it could be that you are feeling, having some you could be feeling sensitive, sentimental, or maybe it could carries a romantic feelings connotation to it, or maybe you need romance in your life. Okay, and while Tower reverse means you don't need more chaos in your life, you don't need sudden surprise in your life, and while Page of Pentacles, it's like you have this idea, and you use there is like you want to pursue a goal. You need, maybe perhaps you need a new career, but in this case I don't think it's a career. It's more about your emotions. It means that you want to be, you want to be energized by new discoveries about yourself. So basically I would say that it is about yourself. You want to be the Queen of Pentacles, okay, and yet you refuse to walk away from something that's no longer serving you. And Ace of Swords already said that you have something in your mind, but you and something that requires action. Okay, that is something that you want. Okay, but what you actually need is, well, you need to slow down, be sensitive to your emotions, and then actually go inner and see what exactly that you need. Because right now you only have the idea, but not exactly what you truly need. You see, And also what you truly need is less changes in your mind, less disruption, less changes. This means that you actually do need a vacation, or maybe perhaps some time to do some meditation to actually go inner, to understand yourself better. Yeah, I mean, get to know yourself, you see. And also for Page of Pentacles, it's like you have the idea, and it's something that you need to pursue. It's a goal that you need to pursue, or it's something like you need to have enthusiasm, to actually which is actually related to what you need to discover about yourself, understanding yourself, and yeah. So basically, this card to be read in tandem with this. So I hope that you get your answers. Basically, you have an idea in your mind, okay, but it's not exactly serving you and you refuse to walk away, but you do have another idea to actually something that you want to implement but you are not implementing yet, okay. And while from the cards below here, what you actually need is something that you need to go inside, yeah, and also to go inside and somewhere you can understand yourself better, do some meditation, cut yourself from the, I mean, not to say cut yourself, disconnect yourself from the world for a while, so that you have the time to actually do meditation and so on, so that you can actually have discover more about yourself. And also with that, without the distraction, you will be able, you have more enthusiasm, and also have the initiative, and also the have the passion also to discover more about yourself. Okay, all right, that's all. And wait, let me just draw you a card from the Botanical Inspiration. All right, there's a card here. It's Clematis, okay, intelligence and mental beauty. Okay, so keep your feet firmly planted on the ground with the foundation of knowledge. Expand your mind with new experiences and your spirit will soar to new heights. So therefore, yep, what you need is actually to understand yourself more. So when you understand yourself more, you will have new enthusiasm, and also with a new goal, equipped with a new goal to actually go on to actually to pursue a new goal, and or also do what you want that truly reflects who you are and what exactly you really want in life. Okay, so and lastly, the Oracle card. Okay, when people are sick, they will even reject their favorite food. So it seems that right now you are not exactly in the I mean in a proper mental state, or maybe in or I would say that, yeah, I mean, maybe you're a bit distracted with life or what other people have on you, people's thoughts and thinkings. But actually what you really need to do is actually go inside and you will know. Then with that, once you are alright, you would reject your favorite food and you will actually crave for more of your favorite food. So that's all from myself and Heather. Hope you enjoy our first YouTube video, and if there's any imperfection in our delivery, please be patient. We will try to improve ourselves. That's all. Thank you. Happy weekend.
Bye bye.
Bye.